This is Clarity M Stereo. Clarity M is an audio metering tool designed with musicians and producers in mind. It's obviously not as important as your golden ears, but it's pretty close. It measures all your essential mix data, such as loudness, true peaks, stereo correlation, and balance. It has a radar mode for loudness readouts over time, a real-time analyzer, and a customizable vector scope. You can add it to a single track or your master channel using the plugin. Or you can connect via optical or coaxial SPDIF or AES with support for sample rates up to 96 kHz. Either way, it doesn't take up screen real estate in your DAW, and it's always there when you need it. What we're looking at now is the radar. It gives you a progressive visual representation of the loudness of all parts of your mix, and the loudness range indicates how dynamic your mix is. This is super useful when aligning levels across different track regions, different parts of your song, making the lead vocal and solo sit perfectly, or figuring out when you need to slap on a compressor. On the opposite side of the screen, the True Peak meter calculates the peak level of the analog signal that will be rebuilt by your audio converter instead of just measuring the level of the digital samples. Monitoring true peaks is essential to avoiding unwanted distortion in DA converters and encoders such as MP3 and AAC. This makes your track ideal for all streaming music services. Press a button and bring up the RTA and measure the frequency spectrum of your track and quickly visualize how the individual frequencies behave. Notice the boomy low mids on this track. We'll fix that with a parametric EQ and add a subtle reverb on top to bring out some shimmer. The vector scope is a way to view the stereo image of your mix. This guitar is recorded in mono, so all we see is vertical lines. Let's throw on a stereo chorus. This is the TC2290 with 2 random modulations and a stereo pan. While the vector scope shows samples, the balancer meter in the middle of the screen gives you a visual representation of your overall stereo image. If we modulate the chorus on the guitar further, you will notice the stereo image becoming wider and the correlation approaching 0. The correlation meter just below shows you the left versus right channel phase of your mix. A negative correlation means that some parts of the mix are cancelling each other out, especially when downmixed to mono, as many Bluetooth and phone speakers do. So you might want to check your recording setup or revise your mix decisions. You can customize the display to fit your needs, whether it's tracking, mixing, or mastering. If you're really worried about the downmix capability of your mix, add a mono deviation meter. Or if you prefer a super clean layout, simply remove the unwanted display items. For tracking a dynamic guitar part like this, we probably don't need to measure loudness range, so let's remove that. So that's the Clarity M Stereo. It's a great tool that allows your eyes to support your ears when making crucial mix decisions in your studio.